Hey, my name is Tyler. Today I am doing a kind of like a mega review. I'm going to review all of the Studio Series Bumblebees that I have up to this point. I haven't picked up any repaints like for instance, this Bumblebee. I haven't picked up any repaints of him or anything. I know there's like two different versions of him, but I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm just gonna get the original ones. So what I'm doing is the B127, and all of these are Studio Series except for one. That's B127. Here is the Bumblebee movie Beetle Bee. The one that turns into a beetle. Like a bug. Like the car. Here is the Bumblebee movie Jeep Bee. One of my favorites. Very good figure. I love him. Here is the 1976 Clunker Bee, the quote-unquote bad Camaro. Got a pretty cool story about that once we get to it, though. Well, I think it's cool anyways. The previously shown 2009 Camaro Bee. I think he's really cool. The Transformers The Last Night Bee. Not my favorite Bumblebee design, and certainly not my favorite figure of the bunch. I just picked up the Age of Extinction, I think it was the Desert Mode or Stealth Mode, the all blacked out Bee, which has gotta be like my favorite. And honestly, the toy is incredibly nice too. It's a very good like toy. I'll get to it in a second. As a joke, the far superior, just so much better than all those other Bumblebees, the Studio Series Stinger. Just amazing, beautiful. That all the other Bumblebees are just trash. That's just a joke from Age of Extinction. And then the one that is not Studio Series is the Netflix Bumblebee. I am super lucky to have this guy. He's basically a perfect G1 Beetle, right down to the face sculpt and everything. We're going to start with B127, because that's his Cybertronian form, and go in mostly chronological order to the last night. And I'm just going to throw the Netflix one in there at some point. Anyways, though, here is the here is the B127 from the Bumblebee movie. I think the painting and sculpting is amazing. The articulation is great. The backpack's a little big, but it doesn't weigh him down or anything. And there's the gun right there. Comes right out of his hand. As you can see, comes right out of his hand and pegs back in. And his hand is a regular hand with a 5mm hole. Wait, I don't think that's right, but who cares? And you just simply put it into his hand. And you can put it into both hands. So you can have either a left hand or, well, you can't really, actually. I lied to you all. I tricked you. You absolute idiots. I tricked you all. Right-handed is. Well, here it is. And to start transforming him, you want to take off his gun, and you come to his feet. I'm gonna just straighten him out so he's a little bit easier to tell. You go to his feet, and you just simply pull up these little boot heel spur things. Do that on both. And then you want to move his foot down, spin him around to the back, move his foot down like this. This is not going well already. Actually, move it forward. Yep. If you can tell, I have no actual process to edit or anything like that. Maybe I can get my boyfriend to do it. Who knows? By the way, yeah. But I don't know. Probably not. He's pretty swamped with like all kinds of stuff. He's in school and stuff. Anyways, though, from there, you want to take his legs, and you want to move this left piece up, thigh piece up, and move his wheel all the way across so that it tabs in to right there. Just like that. And then you tab the thigh piece in, and that's essentially the lower half of the side of his coat. Do all of the same steps on the other side, and this side, it tends to have a little bit of an issue where, oh sorry, I should probably keep it on screen the whole time, but this side, it tends to have a little bit of an issue where it just doesn't want to tab in, because you see this side, seamless, tabs all the way in. Oh yeah, the wheels rotate, they are very good wheels. This side, you can see right there, my lighting is horrible. There, that's much better. My lighting is horrible. Oh yeah, and by the way, throughout the review, if I look tired, it's because I am. Anyways, that's mostly his car mode. The bottom of his feet anyways, you want to simply tab these together, just like that. And now we're going to take his backpack, previously mentioned, and just pull it up, flatten it out, and just get it mostly flattened out, like that. Now don't actually, we're going to press it down later, but don't actually tab it in or anything just yet, because first we're going to, here's his chest, he's currently in mermaid mode, and pull his chest forward, so pull it forward like this, pull this out, push his chest plate in, so that you fold it in against itself like that. And then you're going to take, flip him back around again, and right there are these two spokes, and just pull those out of his back so that you can pull his arms forward like this, okay? Like a butterfly joint. Speaking of butterflies, that didn't make sense. Anyways. Alright, and you want to pull these forward, just like so. And they're going to tab into the thigh joints. It looks like a mess now because it is, but it'll look good in a second. Trust me. So tab that in, and now, pretty similar to the Jeep Bee, you simply point his head up, and then just make him do the PewDiePie gamer chair thing. There you go. Now we're going to take this, which was the chest piece I pulled out, and simply flip it up to become the back of the car. Take his arms, and we're going to rotate. And on his elbows, you probably, I'm not, my dollar store camera ain't gonna pick it up, but on his elbows, if you can see, right there, there's a tab that's going to tab into the side of his torso. And it's not too hard to pull it off once you actually put it together. You know, just simply move it to the side like that, move this one along just like that. There you have it. There's the bottom of a car. And now you just simply take the roof of his car and push that back, push that down, collapse it. And there are two, I would describe them as tabs. There are two clear tabs right there and two clear slots right there. Now, first of all, that's a little crooked. My personal figure, and I've heard this from a lot of reviewers, that you do not want to push it down all the way in because they can get stuck, and because it's clear plastic can get broken, and that is not okay. That is no bueno. But you just tab them like 90% of the way, and they look good. You know? You get a little bit of a gap, but it's either a tiny bit of a gap or a broken figure, so it's your call. If you're only going to put it to car mode and keep it that way for, you know, the rest of your life, you're fine. Anyways, this is his Cybertronian vehicle mode from the Bumblebee live-action movie. I could push down a little bit more. Yep. And I really like this mode. I think it's very sleek. I like the black racing stripes. Just shows that he's always had a thing for racing stripes. Headlights look pretty cool. Previously stated wheels roll very well. He rolls very well. That is the most professional camera angle of all time. I'll have you know. I'll have you know that is the most professional camera angle of all time. So professional that I won't be doing it again. Anywho, there you go. There's B-127 transformed into his Cybertronian vehicle mode. That's what the underside looks like. Amazingly, no head. Pretty much every Bumblebee figure, well, almost like a ton of Transformers, you always see their head poking out of the bottom. Nothing. You can see his arms, and those are his feet right there. But I'd say that's pretty good. Also, if you want to store his weapon, you simply take it and put it into his hand. Like, well, you put it into the correct hand. Like so. And actually, that is wrong. I should be talking and, filling the space with content and, again, always have my figure on screen. Well, I've once again lied to you. You all fools, you idiots. But in this case, there you go. And you simply, to retransform him, just pull up his hood, use your fingernails, be gentle but firm, like mine. And you simply pull this hood all the way up, it'll rotate alongside that, flip that, and that's going to be his backpack in just a second here. Flip him around, you can actually do this and pull out his chest so that is just sitting like that for now. Pull his arms out, other arm, thing will probably get in the way, and pull his backpack away from his shoulder so that you can move his arms back out like that. And to do that, you just want to untab it, and make him T-pose. Oh, and also, you pull his head back out. I forgot to mention that. Probably because I'm an idiot. There you go. Head back out. And you just pull his arms back. And now you put his backpack and push his backpack into his shoulder blades, locking his shoulders in place. Now you can simply compress the backpack along his back. And you pull this piece down and fold out his chest plate. And then fold in that, and that becomes his chest. And there you have his arms right now, T-posing. Split apart his feet, fold them down, and you rotate the wheels around the body, or the leg, the calf, just like so. I've got to get the hand of showing things on screen and not covering them with my hand. But anyways, and then you just rotate this down, rotate that, and there you have his leg. And last step, you just simply kind of compress his foot into it so it looks much better. Do the exact same steps on the other side. Pull the foot down, pull the wheel alongside, flip it out, and pull his shin, that's not shin, thigh piece down. Like so. and you just use that to make the sides of his. And this figure is also a lot better than this. It is not this loose or hard to do. I'm just not good at transforming on camera. But there you have a B-127, fully re-transformed back into his robot mode. There you go. And just take the previously instated gun, put it back in his arm, get him in some cool pose you want, you know, and there you have it. That is B-127. You want to know something else I lied about? This review is already 15 minutes, and I have no power of editing at all, so that will be part 1. Yeah. Next video will be this. I hate this Bumblebee, and you'll see why. It is the Bumblebee, that's just figure, but it is the Bumblebee movie Beetle Bumblebee. It is awful. Okay, with that lovely note to end on, I will see you in the next review. I've been Scavenger Reviews. Keep on scavenging.